After Jesus resurrected, he appeared several times to his disciples. One time, he was with his disciples, and everyone was there except for Thomas. And when Thomas rejoined the group, they said, "Thomas, we've seen the Lord," but Thomas didn't believe him. I mean, who had seen a resurrection? Who had seen someone who was dead come back to life unless Jesus raised them from the dead? And so Thomas gets a bad rep as this doubting Thomas, but really, if you think about it, the other disciples didn't really believe until they saw. They didn't really believe Mary when she said that he wasn't there. They didn't believe that he had raised from the dead until they saw him and appeared before him. So Jesus appears once again before his disciples. And Thomas had said, I will not believe unless I can put my fingers in his hands and then put my hand in his side. And so Jesus appears before them and he reaches out his hands and he says, "Peace be with you." He says, "Thomas, put your finger in the nail holes. Put your hand in my side where they pierced me." He said, "My Lord and my God." There was no more doubt. The doubt was gone. It had been erased. And Jesus looks at Thomas. He says, "You believe because you've seen. But blessed are those who have not seen me and yet have believed." See, that blessing's for us. We do not get to physically see Jesus raised from the dead. But nearly 2,000 years of church history has built itself upon the fact that there's an empty tomb. That our faith stands, that our faith is strong, that our churches exist because there was an empty tomb. Because there's one who was raised from the dead. Because the tomb was empty. Just like we celebrated last weekend. And Jesus says, "Blessed are you who have not seen, but yet have believed." So count yourself blessed today. And may we walk in faith and grow in our trust in the one who is raised from the dead. That his power, the power of the resurrection, lives in us. That we may bring hope and good news to those around us.